Hello everybody and welcome to my channel Isa17. Today I'm going to be talking about perfumes that are famous, that are popular, that had a big hype and I'm going to be telling you what I think about them. So if you want to hear which ones or you want to see which ones I'm talking about, please stay and watch. Before going into the video, I want to invite you to subscribe to the channel and don't forget to click on the bell. Let's start with this one that is called Cloud by Ariana Grande. And I think this one is super famous. I think everybody knows about this one. They say this one is a good dude for Back of the Rouge 540. I don't have that perfume and I never got a sample either, so I cannot tell you if they actually smell the same or not. All I can talk about is this one that I have. So how does this one smell? Well, this one is kind of an interesting aroma. First of all, I want to start by saying that this is a good unisex perfume. I think it smells really good on a man or a woman. I think it's not too masculine for a girl or too feminine for a guy. No, I think it's right there in the middle. I truly think this is a good unisex fragrance. Now, how does it smell, or what does it smell like? Well, this is a soft, woody, sweet, creamy type of fragrance. It has notes like lavender, pear, bergamot, coconut, which you get to smell the coconut here when I put it on. It's pretty easy to detect. Then it also has white cream. Remember I told you it was a little creamy? It feels a little creamy. And it also has some mass and woody notes. But this one is a nice fragrance. It's really very pleasant. It's not a common aroma. It's not something that you smell pretty often. No. And I think that's, at least in my opinion, an attractive point, because it's like you smell it, you smell somebody, you smell yourself, and you're like, oh yeah, what is that? You know, you want to smell it again because it's not common. I haven't smelled much of that. So let me get another sniffer here in that way. But it is a nice fragrance. It's very pleasant. It's not overly sweet, but I won't say semi-sweet, because it's not really very sweet, but it has some sweetness in it. And that smokiness going on. Though when I say smokiness, I'm talking about a wood smell, but kind of a smoky wood type of smell that it has. But it's soft, it's not very strong. That's what I'm saying. It works well on a woman and it works well in a man. It's a really good uniform fragrance. Now, on my skin, it has a good duration time, and the projection, that's what I have a problem with, because when I first spray it, it projects pretty good, no problems there. But after a while, let's say 3 hours or so, then it becomes really skin scent. I'm still able to smell it, but it's more like just me. I'm able to smell it, I'm able to detect it. And I like my perfumes to be a little stronger, well, way stronger. But you know, that's the only thing. But it is a nice, very pleasant aroma. When can you use a fragrance like this? For any occasion, really. I think this is a perfect fragrance to wear to something really super important, like a work meeting or something like that, or just to go run some errand. Because I think the point or the focus of this fragrance is how pleasant it is, instead of being elegant or being sexy or being playful. I don't think this fragrance goes into that. I think this fragrance goes into, oh, you smell so good, you know, that is all people can think about it, or at least when I smell it, that's all I can think about. I don't think it's a fragrance like, okay, just to school, or just to work, or just to my very fancy event. No. I think this fragrance go well for any type of occasion, any occasion. Another famous one that I think everybody knows about it is this one that is called Gold Couture, and it's by Juicy Couture. This is how the bottle looks like. I'm gonna put the names in case I'm not pronouncing them correctly. I'm gonna write the names down there in the description box, so you can just go check there. But anyway, this is how the bottle looks like. And this is a cute bottle. Look at this. Isn't that super cute and feminine? Anyway, so what does this one smell like? This one smells like caramel. Pure caramel, maybe a little flower smell, but The main thing here is definitely the caramel. I also get a little soapy aroma going on, but it's so tiny that I don't really want to mention it all that much because it's so micro tiny. That here the thing is all about the caramel when I put it on my skin. Now, is this a nice fragrance? Yes, it is a nice fragrance, but I don't think it's that great, to be honest, because everybody, when you see the videos, is like, oh, it's so wonderful, this and that, I love it, I cannot live without. Well, me, I think it's a nice fragrance. I think it has a nice, pleasant smell, but it's not that fragrance. Not to me, at least. No, honestly, not. Now, I do have to mention, I do have to be honest with you, and I notice the men do tend to like this fragrance for some reason in the world, you know? Because to me, I think it's okay. I think it smells good, but I don't think it's that great of a fragrance, you know? I really don't think it's wonderful. But it's good, it smells good. But man, whenever I put this fragrance, you know, guys seem to really make a comment about it, like, oh, you smell good today, oh, I like your fragrance today, you know. And I don't know really what the psychology behind that is, because many people say it is a sexy fragrance. Well, it's gourmand because it's caramel, but I don't know, men seem to now really it lasts a good around 6 hours, something like that, and the projection is pretty good, so no problems there. And when would I wear something like this? For a day, definitely use it for a day. Or for just fun stuff, you know, going out with friends, something simple, nothing fancy or elegant. I don't think so for those occasions, but yeah, something playful and fun. Another one, and this one I think is yum. I really like this one. And I like flower smells, so flowers is the notes for me on my perfumes. So this one is called Alien by Thierry Mugler, and this is how the bottle looks like. I think this is a very famous one. So this one, what do you get here? I smell pretty much two things, jasmine and some wood here. Now the star to me is definitely the jasmine. It's a little, or it has some, it's not a sweet perfume, but it has some sprinkle of sweetness, and it also can be a little but tiny, really tiny, soapy, very tiny soapy. The main thing here is definitely the jasmine, and the jasmine here is an atomic bomb jasmine, you know, a jasmine that smells super powerful. It's really nice. This one is a very nice fragrance. This I consider to be a sexy floral fragrance. I really enjoy it. Now I do have to say that true that it can get to be a little too much. Yes, at least for me, yes. And I heard other people watching other reviews, people saying, yeah, it's too much, I can't stand it, I can wear it, I get a headache and all that. And I have to agree that yes, for me too, and I love strong perfumes, but this one I do have to have it light-handed because this one can be a little too much sometimes, but I don't care because it smells so good, so very good. It's a nice sexy floral. Now when would I wear this one? This one I will wear it for going to the club, going dancing, you know, because you will say flawless, but flawless is a very just spring smell. No, this is different. That's why I'm saying this is a sexy floral perfume, because that sweetness is sprinkled there in those woods, you know. But the style is definitely the jasmine. The big thing here is the jasmine, but it's a really nice aroma. It lasts a long time, and the projection, I already told you, excellent, wonderful projection. Another sexy one is this one that I think is super famous too, that is called Good Girl by Herrera. The spray is right there. So look at the packaging. It's so pretty, so gorgeous, such a beautiful packaging, you know, like super sexy, like I'm beautiful, right? That's what make you feel, right? Or make you think. This one is definitely a sexy perfume, very seductive, very captivating, very attractive type of perfume. It smells really nice, very wonderful. It has a bunch of notes, but to me, the main thing about this perfume is, or the best way to describe it is, sweet perfume, and it has some flowers, a little gourmandish, just a little, with some touch of being gourmand. You know how sometimes, when women wear perfume and I like, oh, I don't really like it, or oh, it's too much, and they don't really seem to care. Like this perfume right here, remember how I told you men seem to like this one? Well, I think men seem to like this one too, and that's, in my opinion, because it has a little of a gourmand touch, and it also has some flower in there, like your tuberose, your jasmine, your orange blossom, which I think it makes the perfume really nice and special for both, for a woman to smell or for a man to smell. And I think it's very sexy, very sexy. That tonka bean to me is a no. That whenever they put tonka bean to a perfume, I say, okay, this perfume is gonna be somehow, some way, kind of sexy, or going in the sexy line, because I don't know, there is something about tonka bean that puts a really exotic smell on the perfume. But anyway, this one lasts a really good time. I think around 8 hours on my skin. The projection is excellent, no problems there. And when would I wear this perfume? For a day. Definitely for a day, and for very special, important occasions. Like you have a wedding and you want to look your best, this is what I wear. You have a very nice fancy party and you want to impress people, this is what I wear. Now this one, when I put this on, just be a little careful, because I usually get compliments, and if you are the type of person that don't like to call for attention, be a little careful, because this perfume, to me at least, seems to call attention. I get people commenting on it. I myself too, when I smell it on other people, I'm like, oh, your perfume smells so good, because it smells really good, really good. So I don't know, I think it's a compliment, get it, when I smell it on others, I give compliment, and when I'm wearing, I tend to get compliments with this perfume. Now let's go to a fun one, a fun one that you will say, oh, that's only for young little girls, but no, this is for everybody. This one smells so good. This is the perfect gourmand perfume for me. This one smells like burnt sugar. But not burnt sugar like, it's all disgusting. Like, no. Just imagine that you're making a dessert and you are melting the sugar, and that smell that it puts when it starts turning brown. Oh, it puts a smell, right? I don't know if you have experience, but that smell is nice. So that's what you get here. That smell is so good. How can that be so good? It's really nice. Now this one is definitely a playful perfume. It's not a perfume, in my opinion, for something elegant and fancy. No, I don't think so. But it's a perfume that I will wear to go out with my friends, to go on a date, because it's gourmand, because your burnt sugar, it smells very gourmand in here, very gourmand. So I really enjoy that. And it's so playful, it's so fun, and projects super well, super well, and it lasts a long time. Now I gotta be honest that even so it projects super well, I like this smell so much that I overspray with this one, because it's so good. Let me spray a little bit here. Such a nice aroma. Burnt sugar, that's what it is, burnt sugar. It smells so good, so yummy, so very Now yummy. Another one that is pretty good too is this one that is called Velvet Vanilla by Mancera. This is how the bottle looks like. Pretty bottle, by the way. So this one, people say it smells like cake. Then what else did I hear all the time? Like bubble gum. And there is some of that. Yes, definitely, I get that. I get why they are saying that it smells like bubble gum and all that. But this one, to me, I think you get that type of impression when you just smell it very quick and go, But if you actually smell the perfume, take your time to enjoy the perfume, What do I smell? To me, when I put it on my skin, and this is a very pleasant aroma, by the way. What is it that I smell? First of all, it's a very sweet perfume. It's tuberose, what I get on my skin, and I also get the vanilla. But the vanilla here is not any type of vanilla. It's not your straight up vanilla that smell, okay, open the bottle, vanilla, you know, with my eyes closed I can tell, vanilla, no. Here the vanilla has been worked, in my opinion, super well. You know, seems to me that they really work on the vanilla to make it very smooth, very gentle. It's a really nice type of vanilla. It's soft, and the tuberose, it is very sweet, overly sweet tuberose, because this is a sweet perfume, very sweet. And it's nice. It's such a happy aroma. I really enjoy. I love tuberose. That's one of the notes that I really love in perfumes. And here I get that tuberose and vanilla, but the vanilla here is a special type of vanilla. It's not your everyday vanilla. No. Here, the vanilla has been worked really nicely. I really enjoy this one. Now this one lasts a really long time, like 12 hours, something like that. I mean, it's amazing how long it lasts. Very long. And for the projection, forget about it. It projects super well, so you don't need to overspray. And I suggest not to overspray, because being myself with this one, I really don't like to overspray, because when I do so, then I get a headache, because it can be a little too much too. So I recommend to have a light-handed with this one, but it smells so good. It's delicious. When would I wear this one? Fun. I'm gonna go out with my friend, gonna go out with a boyfriend. You know, I'm just gonna enjoy life. That's when I would wear a perfume like this, because it's so nice. Very nice and playful. Not a perfume for elegant occasions. I definitely would not recommend it for that, because this is just fun. You know, let's be happy type of perfume. So that's it for today. Thank you very much for being here. I hope that you like this video. If it is so, give me your thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to click on the bell. Thank you very much for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye.